Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to slice your garlic. We're going to go to the stove. If you have earthenware cazuelas, please use that. Otherwise you can at home use a saute pan. I like to start with the garlic and the chilies, the arboral chilies first. That way it infuses the flavor. We're starting to bubble. I'm going to add some shrimp, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. This is a flat leaf parsley. You can use curly if you prefer. If you're doing a dinner party, you don't want to be spending all day in the kitchen while your guests are out there enjoying. This is one of the last minute dishes that you're going to offer. Very quick, 5-minute dish. This is also wonderful over angel hair pasta. And that's the way it comes to the table all sizzling, ready to go.
Presentation, different choice, different plate. You know, it's something that you basically could have for lunch,
yeah,
as one dish, and it doesn't have to pair with anything at all. You know?
Start off with a couple ounces of olive oil, onion, carrot, and a little bit of celery. Add a little rosemary and some minced garlic. These vegetables just are going to cook for 5 to 10 minutes until they're nice and tender. This is a little dried pepper called pepperoncini. We're going to add our beans, cannellini beans, cooked and drained, and some garbanzo beans. You can go ahead and add the vegetable stock. At the very end, right before blending it, we're just going to add a little bit of grated parm. You don't want to add it too soon, otherwise it's going to stick to the bottom and it's going to burn. So now on the soup, we're just going to pulse it. We don't want to puree it, just kind of want to break everything up a little bit. So this is going to be a really rich, hearty winter dish for those cold February nights. Spray the rosemary, we'll drizzle olive oil, and it's ready to serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, are you ready to make some potato au gratin? Basically all this is potatoes, a little bit of cheese, some nutmeg, a lot of heavy cream, which your doctor would love to hear. All you want to do is just put a nice little butter coat on the bottom of your pan like that. The recipe in the magazine is calling for 6 potatoes, but I have some really big 40-count potatoes. So I'm only going to basically use 3 of them. The trick of this dish is to cut the potatoes thin. If you cut the potatoes too thick, you're not going to cook them properly and they'll be kind of chunky and chewy. And we're going to make the mat puree real quick. 8 eggs. Start by putting a little nutmeg in here. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We'll mix that in real good. Slowly bring your heavy cream into it. Make sure you get it all. Heavy cream is money. We start by layering the potatoes in there. You want those air pockets in there like that because those little air pockets that you're forming while doing this also help get some of the custard down inside there. I'm going to put a little Gruyere cheese on top, just like that, just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. Add some knobs of butter in there. There you go. Okay, so we just keep building. Just keep building from there. Always 350 degrees, nothing above 350, you will burn the top, and you don't want to do that. See, this is my last layer, so I'm kind of put the potatoes a little nicer. Half of cooking is eye appeal. We're going to put the snap puree on top now. That's 1 quart, 8 eggs, salt and pepper, and nutmeg to taste. One more last thing, we put a little more cheese on top. Pop that in the oven, 350 degrees. Now, when you're all done with it, what you're going to get is that right there.
Rack of lamb is probably the best cut of meat from the whole lamb. It's the most sought after. Nice hot pan. If you have good friends, you want to really treat to something special, rack of lamb is the way to do it. A little Dijon mustard. We give it a little splash of white wine in there. It's a mixture of breadcrumbs, fresh herbs, and a little Parmesan cheese. All right, that's going to go in an oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Cooked to medium rare. Blended to give it a little flavor. We're going to saute a little bit of onion, just a little touch of garlic.
This polenta is from Three Sisters Garden. It's in Kankakee, Illinois. This makes this polenta really something special. This is Capriole Farm goat cheese. Judith Shad is the cheesemaker. She's considered one of the premier cheesemakers in the country. And you can get them at Green City Market. It's all local, sustainable farmers.
That's about it. That's my...
We're gonna go with our wood ingredients first. We just weigh the butter out. 1/4 cup of buttermilk. We weigh out 3/4 cups of brown sugar, which is about 150 grams. Needs to be at room temperature. Scrape the bowl, make sure we get everything mixed together well. The oven set for 350 for approximately 15 minutes or so.